Who wants cake?
I do.
Lawyer! Hi all, this is me, Cake is a Lie, and I just wanted to say that out of all the games that I actually play right now, I actually like to play Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 the most. This right here, you're watching me completely lose. I get a happy birthday, and he demolishes me. Anyways, I subscribed to the guy because it was like, ah, sweet, I'm on there. I was gonna go to Evolution 2012 this year, but it turns out that it would just cost way too much money. It would cost up to nearly about $1,000, give or take, or a couple hundred, depending on how much I spent on food and all that. I just want to give everybody else an actual analysis of how much it really kind of costs to go to Evo, just so that you know what you have to deal with. You have to find lodging. You have to do an airplane ticket. Depends on where you came from. So it can cost you quite a bit of money. What I've decided was I'm going to make it a personal goal of mine to go to Evolution by 2014. What does that mean for me? Well, I have to practice a lot with this game, as well as I have to make sure I have the money to back up this sort of entertainment, this fun, going to Evolution to compete against other players. But the thing that I need to address the most is the fact that if you're in debt, it would behoove you not to go. It's just best for you as an individual that if you are in debt, you don't want to go to a big event like this, because it's only if you're making like top 8 that you'll get any money at all, any sponsorship. But if you're in debt, it's best to just save your money. Save your money and use it for another day, because it's only going to put you more in debt, and that's not going to be good. Anyways, I'm going to be out of student loans by I did the math, and the current rate that I'm going at, I'm going to be out of debt completely by the middle to the end of 2013, depending on how life goes. You know, life happens. So yeah, I always listen to Dave Ramsey. You guys should check him out if you're like over 20 years old, or even if you're not over 20 years old. Check out Dave Ramsey's stuff. You'll find that he'll help you with your finances. He'll help you get out of debt, stay out of debt, and go for the long run of investing carefully, as well as having fun. Like for me, it's going to Evolution. I actually enjoy Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 more than any PC game currently, and actually more than Guild Wars 2, even though that's my one game that I'm looking forward to the most for PC right now. But I just wanted to let y'all know that I just want you to be very careful on how you spend your finances. Use it wisely. You can have fun, but make sure that you won't send yourself into debt, because you're not going to get any money if you're not going to win anything. So me, I got to train for the next year. I trained for a year. I bought a fight stick, like whenever Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 just came out. But and it took me 6 months just to get used to the fight stick. It takes about 6 months to get used to the fight stick. But I still have a lot more practice to do. As you can tell, I chose poorly whenever to call my assist out. And as soon as I got a happy birthday during the very beginning of the game, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much done for. So, anyways, yep, that's I just wanted y'all to be safe and be careful on how you spend your money. And be prepared, because you're going to go up against other individuals that are a lot better than you are if you haven't been training in real life situations. So that's it for me, and I'll show you the real statistic queue right now. And this is the price range that it would cost to go to Evolution if you were to go from my place, which is Austin, over to Las Vegas for one hotel room, 2 nights, and it ranges anywhere from close to $500 to over $1,000. So just an insider of how much it should cost you if you were going to Evo.